When I see Bill and I see him always upset, a lot of times when you see a person like that, all you want to do is just pray for him and wish him nothing but the best. That's life. So be it.
I'm for the streets. Do something for the streets. Then I'll be cool. I'm cool. I'll stop saying something. If it was some hellified street that was up around you to say, he got us.
In a moment that has sent shockwaves through the boxing world, Floyd Mayweather went absolutely ballistic during a live interview after Bill Haney, father and manager to Devin Haney, labeled Ryan Garcia a cheater. Mayweather's explosive response has only deepened the ongoing drama surrounding the potential rematch between Garcia and Haney. During a recent live interview, Bill Haney didn't hold back when discussing the controversial events of last year's fight. In his remarks, he accused Ryan Garcia of using dubious methods to secure his victory against Devin Haney, a fight whose result was later overturned after Garcia tested positive for a banned substance. Bill's candid and provocative language struck a nerve with Floyd Mayweather, who has long been known for his own unapologetic style and unwavering opinions about the sport's integrity. When the interview took a sharp turn into personal territory, Mayweather, with his signature bluntness, launched into a tirade. His reaction was swift and unmistakable. He berated Haney in no uncertain terms, directing his fury toward the manager with a scathing remark. The outburst not only underscored Mayweather's disdain for what he sees as unprofessional conduct, but also highlighted the deep divisions that continue to fuel debate among boxing fans.
I don't know. I mean, are you helping your kids? I don't know. You know what? You can see my work. You can see my work. You see what I do. You did. You come up in there with that slow drag talking about that 50-0 under the lights and that 50-0. You know that don't mean nothing in the street. If you ain't really pushing that line and your kids are right in these streets, you're a whole.
The drama dates back to the much-publicized bout between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. In their first encounter, Garcia, an electrifying and polarizing figure in modern boxing, managed to knock Haney down 3 times en route to a majority decision win. However, the victory was shrouded in controversy when post-fight tests revealed that Garcia had tested positive for ostarine, a performance-enhancing substance known for its ability to help athletes shed weight without sacrificing muscle mass. The fallout was immediate and severe. The New York State Athletic Commission handed Garcia a 1-year suspension, and his win was officially overturned to a no contest. In the aftermath, Haney and his camp pursued legal action, filing a lawsuit against Garcia and his promoters for what they alleged was a fraudulent victory. Bill Haney's pointed accusations that Garcia's win was achieved through cheating sparked a firestorm of debate both in the media and among fans, dividing opinions on the legitimacy of Garcia's performance. For Floyd Mayweather, a fighter who built his career on precision, discipline, and an unyielding code of honor, the allegations struck a personal chord. Known for his own controversial and sometimes abrasive public persona, Mayweather has never been one to shy away from harsh criticism when it comes to the sport's ethics. In his view, any deviation from the strict standards he believes in undermines the integrity of boxing. During the live interview, as Haney's assertions grew bolder, Mayweather's frustration became palpable. His explosive comment was not just an offhand insult, it was a rebuke aimed at what he perceives as a fundamental betrayal of the sport's values. Mayweather was channeling decades of pent-up emotions and his own experiences in the ring. To him, the allegations against Garcia were not only an affront to Devin Haney, who had suffered in a bout he felt was tainted by cheating, but also a dangerous precedent that could erode trust in the sport.
He should have showed the sparring video of him and Devin. Yeah.
What?
Now, why he's showing all this sparring video? Yeah, show the sparring. And it was 6-0. It wasn't close. It was like Floyd was looking in the mirror when I told him.
How long ago was that?
It was before the Conor McGregor fight when he finally decided that he could no longer be in the boxing with no real fighters. Devin is the one that snapped that. He knew that the torch had to be passed, and he passed it to Devin. I mean, because it was either forced or it is what it is right now.
The fallout from the initial bout has left the boxing community on edge, with many eyes now fixed on the possibility of a rematch between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. While Garcia has been fighting to clear his name and rebuild his reputation following the suspension, Haney has been equally determined to avenge what he sees as an injustice. The potential rematch carries not only the weight of personal pride, but also the promise of settling a dispute that has polarized fans and pundits alike. Supporters of Haney argue that the legal and regulatory actions taken against Garcia validate the accusations of cheating. For them, a rematch is the only fair way to restore honor, and to prove that talent alone cannot mask any shortcuts taken outside the ring. On the other side, Garcia's camp insists that the positive test was either the result of a contaminated supplement or an isolated mistake, a claim that remains hotly contested. With both fighters slated to return in separate bouts on a major May event in Times Square, anticipation is mounting. The card is expected to serve as a crucial stepping stone. If Garcia and Haney both secure decisive victories in their upcoming fights, the stage could be set for a high-stakes rematch in the fall. Such an encounter would not only settle the score between the two young stars, but also determine whether the controversy of the past can be left behind. Mayweather's outburst has reverberated far beyond the immediate drama of the interview. On social media and across various sports platforms, fans have been quick to weigh in, with opinions ranging from support for Mayweather's candor to criticism of his harsh language. Some see his tirade as a necessary wake-up call to the sport's current state, urging a return to the principles of fairness and accountability that he claims are under threat. Others argue that personal attacks and incendiary language only serve to further polarize an already divided community. What is clear is that this incident has reignited conversations about the ethics of modern boxing, the role of performance-enhancing substances, and the influence of managerial figures like Bill Haney on the careers of young fighters. The dialogue now extends beyond just the rematch, encompassing broader questions about how the sport is regulated and what it means to be a champion in today's ever-evolving boxing landscape.
We will be challenging him, and like we challenge everybody. There's nobody in boxing in or around the division that, you know what I mean, he's not looking to fight.
Why you feel Floyd is salty in the situation that you and Devin?
I don't know. I won't say the word salty, because when you got that much money, you know what I mean, it's hard to be salty about anything, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's just the way that it is. It's the new era, it's the Devin Haney era, and that's what it is. And he's hanging on to the Floyd Mayweather era. We're not taking no prisoners. We know that our job is to get to the Mount Rushmore of boxing, where the greats are.
As the next phase of this saga unfolds, all eyes will remain on the fighters and the promoters orchestrating their comeback. Ryan Garcia's quest to redeem himself and Devin Haney's determination to settle the score promise to deliver not only a thrilling rematch, but also a defining moment for the sport. Meanwhile, Floyd Mayweather's unabashed commentary serves as a stark reminder that in boxing, passion, and sometimes profanity, remains an integral part of its legacy. Whether the rematch materializes as planned or the controversies deepen further, one thing is certain: the debate over ethics, fairness, and the true spirit of boxing is far from over. And for fans, that makes every punch, every outburst, and every headline an essential part of the unfolding drama in the ring. Meanwhile, Bill is questioning whether Mayweather played a role as the middleman in supplying Ryan Garcia with the PED that led to his positive test result. He further alleged that Garcia tested positive for not just one, but 4 performance-enhancing substances, ahead of his April 20th bout against WBC light welterweight champion Devin Haney. This revelation comes as a shock to many boxing fans who were only aware of Garcia's positive test for a single banned substance, Ostarine. Is Bill improvising on the fly? He's bouncing from one interview to the next today, reacting in real time to reports that Ryan Garcia's B sample has allegedly tested positive. But amidst the frenzy, Ryan's legal team has pushed back, stating that a hair follicle test was conducted, and the results came back negative. By now, who are the fans to trust? Do they focus on the urine that tested positive, or do they follow the hair follicle test that came back negative? Bill Haney took to social media to accuse Floyd Mayweather Jr. of orchestrating Ryan Garcia's victory over Devin on April 20th, suggesting that Mayweather was hiding and avoiding the situation. Haney further remarked that on the night of the fight, Mayweather had appeared visibly pleased, grinning widely as he reportedly played a role in allowing Garcia to come in 3.2 pounds overweight. He pointed out that now, following Garcia's positive test for 4 PEDs, Mayweather had gone silent and seemingly disappeared, possibly to Dubai. Haney insisted that both he and the public wanted answers, stating that while they already believed Mayweather had been the intermediary in Garcia's actions, they also wanted to know whether he had played a similar role in the alleged use of performance-enhancing substances.
Floyd Mayweather, come out them bushes hiding and playing and capping. On April the 20th, you were skinning and grinning from ear to ear. You was happy to tell the world about the 3.2 pounds that you helped Ryan Garcia come in overweight with. Now that he done tested positive for 4 PEDs, now you want to head for the hills and go quiet like you in Dubai somewhere. Well, I'm going to tell you, Floyd, wherever you at. What me and the world want to know is, we know you was the middleman to Ryan Garcia's victory, but what we want to know is, are you the middleman to the steroids?
Before the fight, Haney Sr. claimed that a sparring session with Devin played a role in Mayweather's decision to retire, implying that the sport had officially entered the Devin Haney era. These comments didn't sit well with Mayweather, sparking a heated and drawn-out clash between the two on Instagram Live. The sparring stories were the initial point of contention between the two. Mayweather became angry and shouted at Bill Haney, sarcastically congratulating him on having an undefeated fighter in the gym. However, he emphasized that he himself remained undefeated under the lights and questioned whether Haney's fighter could claim the same. The debate escalated when Haney Sr. took aim at the former 15-belt world champion, questioning the legitimacy of his flawless 50-0 professional record. Bill Haney shouted angrily at Mayweather, insulting him and dismissing his 50-0 record, arguing that it held no real significance due to the opponents he had chosen. In response, Mayweather remained calm and addressed Haney by name multiple times, stating that he had no interest in engaging in a pointless argument. He reminded Haney that he had always respected him and explained that he had only called to understand what issue Haney had with him.
You tell us,
Bill,
no, you tell us, no, you
Bill,
tell us.
Bill, if your son is undefeated in the gym, congratulations. Congratulations that you got an undefeated fighter in the gym. I'm not
That's not it.
I'm the under the light type fighter.
That don't lie. I got a nigga that don't lie,
so
nigga, 100% of the time. Nigga,
Can I ask you a question? Bill,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question.
Yes.
What's my record under the lights? What's my record under the lights?
I'm gonna tell you, but listen, what's your record in life, nigga?
No.
Yeah,
Get
nigga.
down to it.
Yeah, what's my record?
What is
nigga,
my
what's
record?
my record in life? Nigga, what's your record under the lights? Nigga, every 50 of your opponents
My
was
record in
staged,
life,
nigga.
my
What
record
you
in life
talking
is
about?
undefeated.
Nigga, listen, huh? You said what? You said in life
My
you
record
undefeated.
in life is undefeated.
The feud escalated as Haney shifted his focus to his new rival, criticizing the way he handled his children, turning the dispute into a deeply personal battle. Haney firmly stated that he would remain in his role alongside his son, the WBC super lightweight champion. In response, Mayweather sarcastically asked if Haney needed help, adding that Devin had needed assistance during his recent fight. Haney fired back, warning Mayweather that he knew what to expect when they met in person. He asserted that the Haney business would continue and insisted that he had never needed Mayweather's help for anything. Turning the tables, he claimed that it was Mayweather's own son who needed help, not Devin, and mocked him as a bald, hurt man. Haney further declared that his son needed him every day and made it clear that they had no use for Mayweather in any capacity. A better version of Haney, said Devin during the press conference in Los Angeles. I've been in the gym, working quietly behind the scenes ever since the Ryan fight, getting better, perfecting my craft, and you're going to see a new and improved version of Devin Haney. Whatever punishment, that's what it was, and I look to punish him in the ring, said Haney when asked if the punishment Ryan was given for testing positive was enough in his eyes. Devin Haney responded by questioning the criticism about his chin, stating that he didn't understand what was meant by it. He pointed out that he had gotten up every single time despite facing an opponent who was using PEDs, which, in his view, proved that he had a strong chin. Ryan Garcia said, "I'm just focused on whopping Devin Haney's ass. That's all I'm worried about. Not to redeem myself, but to cement that bullshit Osterine, which you probably did set up. We know you did that. Where's your little brother? Is your brother in the house because he knew before anybody else? And you don't answer that question." Haney then said, "How did you test positive?" Ryan said, "Corruption at its finest. They couldn't take the loss. What's up? I see you. I don't want to touch that. I don't know what you're doing with your hands, buddy." Haney replied, "You took your punishment because you knew you were guilty." But Ryan added, "Osterine don't protect you from blocking a left hook. You got hit 1,000 times. You got dribbled off the canvas. You know nothing was taken. You know damn well." Just last week, Devin Haney lounged in a high-rise hotel suite, perched 20 stories above the non-stop energy of Midtown Manhattan, just a short walk from the battleground where he'll face Jose Ramirez on May 2nd. It signaled the unofficial launch of the former undisputed lightweight champion's road to redemption. For Haney, this is bigger than just a fight. It's a statement. Battling in the legendary heart of Times Square against ex-unified junior welterweight king Ramirez, he's not just defending his record, he's reclaiming his legacy. The Oakland-born fighter is on a mission, not for championship belts or hefty paydays, but for something far more personal. For 26-year-old Haney, this 12-round welterweight showdown is about reclaiming the respect he knows he's earned. Garcia said, "This is a dream come true. Since I was a kid, my dad always told me about the Big Apple and how big it was to be fighting here one day. And if I were to come here, how big it would be. I'm happy to be back here and I'm excited, especially after the Ryan fight and what happened in that fight. I'm happy to be here to redeem myself and put on a great performance. If Garcia and Haney, both strong favorites, emerge victorious in their upcoming bouts, they are set to clash again in October. Haney is confident that, this time around, he will enter the ring far better prepared than he was in their first encounter. Haney reflected on the fight, stating that he had learned many things about himself and considered it a valuable lesson in the ring. He emphasized that he had gained experience, faced adversity, and managed to rise each time, finishing the fight strong. He added that the match had taught him character and provided insights that money could not buy, only experience could. Haney further noted that a fighter's true nature is only revealed in challenging moments, and he believed he had proven himself in that regard. Haney assured supporters that he will be back in a few weeks with a better version of himself. Haney expressed his excitement about returning to boxing under the lights, stating that he was focused and had tunnel vision. He acknowledged that, while the big fight on the horizon was against Ryan Garcia, he was not looking past Jose Ramirez. He emphasized that in order to secure the fight with Garcia, he first had to defeat Ramirez. Haney promised to showcase an improved version of himself, explaining that he had been working behind the scenes to perfect his craft. He urged fans to expect a new and better version of him in the ring. Regarding Garcia, Haney stated that determining his punishment was not up to him, but he intended to punish him in the ring while keeping his primary focus on Ramirez. Ramirez expressed his gratitude and anticipation for the fight on May 2nd, emphasizing how much it meant to him. He stated that he would be faster and stronger for this bout, highlighting the significance of competing in a different weight division. Ramirez assured that fans would see a new and improved version of himself in the ring.
That is the way. First and foremost, I just want to thank God, for this opportunity, like always, And by the way, I'm also a 2012 Olympian, If I'm not mistaken, I'm the only Olympian in this, over here on this stage. And
No, you're not. I'm 2016 Olympian.
That's right. And
That's right.
No one gives a fuck.
Anyways. I'm thankful, and I'm looking forward to May 2nd. I'm gonna go out there and do what I have to do. I know how much this fight means to me and to the team and to my family, so, I know, making my way to 147, I'm gonna be a lot stronger, a lot faster, a lot healthier, feeling very rejuvenated.
For both Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, a year will have passed since their renowned or infamous fight in Brooklyn. Oscar De La Hoya of Golden Boy Promotions, Garcia's promoter, is as knowledgeable about boxing as he is, and he anticipates how that battle will affect both athletes. The confidence level for Garcia is at an all-time high. I think Ryan Garcia is ready to fight round 13 with anybody, De La Hoya said Monday. De La Hoya said of Garcia, he's back, and he's back with a vengeance. He's going to make a huge statement, especially in front of 500,000 people. In the past, De La Hoya expressed his belief that Haney's glass jaw has been revealed. According to De La Hoya, Ramirez will try to test it. De La Hoya said, speaking from a fighter's perspective, when you come off a devastating loss, it's hard to come back. Is your chin going to be the same? Is your confidence going to be the same? Is your heart going to be the same? There's a big difference between getting hit one time and taking a knee, as opposed to getting hit, wobbled, getting hurt. You don't recover from that. It's just impossible. It's hard. He further added, he's taken a year off, rested his mind, body, and soul. Maybe he is recovered. Can Ramirez land a punch or two or three? And is Haney going to react differently? The fight is going to be interesting. Maybe he doesn't recover. That's why this card is so interesting, because anyone can win. Meanwhile, Bill Haney, father of Devin Haney, erupted in fury, directing his anger at Todd Grisham, the moderator of the Los Angeles press conference, for not casting his son in a more favorable light ahead of his highly anticipated clash with Jose Ramirez. Todd Grisham questioned former WBC and WBO light welterweight champion Jose Ramirez about whether he planned to exploit Devin Haney's vulnerable chin, given how Haney was repeatedly knocked down by Ryan Garcia in their April 20th bout. Bill wanted Grisham to emphasize that Haney was the youngest undisputed lightweight champion and had secured the #9 spot on Ring Magazine's updated pound-for-pound list. In short, he wanted a glowing narrative, one that painted Haney as a prodigious talent, a rising icon, and a force to be revered. Grisham isn't like that. He's the kind that likes to prod the bear to get things going, and Ramirez wasn't saying anything that caught his attention. He was attempting to extract some derogatory remarks from him. At the press conference in Los Angeles, Bill Haney expressed his frustration to Fight Hub TV over being separated from his son, Devin Haney. He claimed that the promotion intentionally sought to distance black fathers from their fighter sons. Haney criticized the event as a biased press conference, accusing moderator Todd Grisham of failing to properly present Devin's achievements, including his status as the youngest undisputed champion, his legacy, and his ranking as #9 on the pound-for-pound list. He also emphasized that Devin had a granite chin. Haney questioned why Grisham brought up concerns about Devin's chin, pointing out that no other fighter had ever gotten up from Ryan Garcia's left hook 3 times in a single fight. He accused Grisham of being completely biased and of playing a role in an effort to silence the voices that would reveal the truth, specifically his own presence in Devin's corner.
You know what I mean? But you see, as in the promotion, what they try to do is they always want to try to separate the black father and the fighter. And what you see was a bullshit-ass press conference. The Todd Grisham was one-sided, and he didn't describe Devin the way that he was supposed to describe him, as the youngest undisputed champion, and with the legacy, #9 on the pound-for-pound list, with not only just, he has a granite chin. Have you seen anyone get up from a Ryan Garcia left hook 3 times off the canvas? And that piece of shit, Todd Grisham, had to ask about his chin, question his chin.
He further alleged that the promotion was attempting to weaken Devin's brand by separating them, but he insisted that their efforts would fail. Confident in his son's abilities, Haney declared that on May 2nd, Devin would decisively defeat Jose Ramirez, promising a dominant performance.
He was everything wrong at the press conference. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to not get the voice that's really going to tell the real in Devin's corner. They want to separate it, and they want to try to destroy the brand, and it's not going to work. May 2nd, Devin is going to put belt to ass to Jose Ramirez, and I guarantee you that.
Meanwhile, it seems like the Ryan Garcia rematch would have taken place in May rather than October if Devin Haney and his father, Bill, had their way. Following the second press conference, Bill Haney told Boxing Scene, "This is all BS." Haney's father revealed that he had no choice but to accept the interim bout to ensure Garcia and his promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, finalized a deal with power broker Turki Al-Sheikh for a high-stakes Garcia-Haney rematch in Saudi Arabia this October. Bill Haney said, "Everybody knows everyone wants to see the fight right now. I had to put the pen to paper and be very vocal to make the fight happen. They said the fans didn't want to see the fight when everyone wanted to see it. So I had to tie this up. It was never about a lawsuit. It was about the justice of bringing the fans a fair fight. We hope Ryan Garcia will keep it clean, keep his nose clean, and there'll be a fair fight." Bill Haney said of Garcia, "We're not scared of him. He was scared last time. That's why he did it. He was scared to lose." Bill Haney stated that his son's return will highlight the significance of the revival, emphasizing that he won't underestimate Ramirez. He promised a sharp performance and a decisive victory as his son transitions to welterweight. Bill Haney said, "You don't become the youngest undisputed champion without being focused. He has focus. Moving up to 140 was just a pit stop. Moving to 147, you're going to see a stronger, faster, more determined Devin Haney." So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos.